Blessings and welcome, my sisters and my brothers, to the Law of One study channel. Conscious channeling of LL Research. I wish to speak now of the negative 10 commandments and Moshe, also known as Moses. As you know, I am Robert, a humble messenger of the Law of One, and it is my honor to share with you this information, and it comes from the teachings of those of Ra. Questioner, can you tell me the origin of the 10 Commandments? I am Ra. The origin of these commandments follow the law of negative entities impressing information upon positively oriented mind-body-spirit complexes. The information attempted to copy or ape positively while retaining negative characteristics. Questioner, was this done by the Orion Group? I am Ra. This is correct. Questioner, what was their purpose in doing this? I am Ra. The purpose of the Orion Group is conquest and enslavement. This is done by finding and establishing an elite and causing others to serve the elite through various devices such as the laws you mentioned and others given by this entity. Questioner, was the recipient of the laws of the 10 Commandments positively or negatively oriented? I am Ra. The recipient was one of extreme positivity, thus accounting for some of the pseudo-positive characteristics of the information received. As with contacts which are not successful, this entity, vibratory complex, Moshe, did not remain a credible influence among those who had first heard the philosophy of one, and this entity was removed from this third density vibratory level in a lessened or saddened state, having lost what you may call the honor and faith with which he had begun the conceptualization of the Law of One, and the feeling of those who were of his tribe, as they were called at that time space. Questioner, if this entity was positively oriented, how was the Orion Group able to contact him? I am Ra. This was an intensive, shall we say, battleground between positively oriented forces of Confederation origin and negatively oriented sources. The one called Moshe was open to impression and received the Law of One in its most simple form. However, the information became negatively oriented due to his people's pressure to do specific physical things in the third density planes. This left the entity open for the type of information and philosophy of a self-service nature. Questioner, it would be unlike an entity fully aware of the knowledge of the Law One to ever say, "Thou shalt not." Is this correct? I am Ra. This is correct. Questioner: Thank you. I don't know if this question will result in any usable direction, but I think I must ask it. What was the Ark of the Covenant, and what was its use? I am Ra. The Ark of the Covenant was that place wherein those things most holy, according to the understanding of the one called Moshe, were placed. The article placed therein has been called by your peoples two tablets called the Ten Commandments. There were not two tablets, there was one writing in scroll. This was placed along with the most carefully written accounts by various entities of their beliefs concerning the creation by the one Creator. This ark was designed to constitute the place wherefrom the priests, as you call those distorted towards the desire to serve their brothers, could draw their power and feel the presence of the one Creator. However, it is to be noted that this entire arrangement was designed not by the one known to the Confederation as Yahweh, but rather was designed by negative entities preferring this method of creating an elite called the Sons of Levi. Questioner: Was this a device for communication then? You said they also drew power from it. What type of power? How did this work? I am Ra. This was charged by means of the materials with which it was built, being given an electromagnetic field. It became an object of power in this way, and to those whose faith became that untarnished by unrighteousness or separation, this power designed for negativity became positive, and is so to those truly in harmony with the experience of service to this day. Thus, the negative forces were partially successful, but the positively oriented Moshe, as this entity was called, gave to your planetary peoples the possibility of a path to the one infinite Creator, which is completely positive. This is in common with each of your orthodox religious systems, which have all become somewhat mixed in orientation, yet offer a pure path to the one Creator, which is seen by the pure seeker. Questioner: Where is the Ark of the Covenant now? Where is it located? I am Ra. We refrain from answering this query due to the fact that it does still exist, and is not that which we would infringe upon your peoples by locating.